again this morning. I've got so many good shifts, alignments that have gone on at night, I guess, that have, relaxed, and then now being able to shift into places fantastically, like, stretches in places of, in my spine and muscle that I've never had before. Even some more up in here, especially it's that left side today. And this morning was finally a release from the right side, from the leg. So probably all that really deep, foundational, masculine energy shifting so that we or at least I can move forward. I know all these things are also shifting within other people. But yeah, and as it all sort of, happens at one end, like my head, like this morning doing coherence healing, like it just felt so itchy, and I know a lot of it's because I need this part shaved. It's just too long, so my hair's annoying me today, so I've just popped it up in a bun. And I'm going to try to edit the videos from the weekend, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and see if I can put them into something that makes sense, because I think I really need to get a bit more clearer on the message, because people have toddler attention spans, so unfortunately, like, if I'm going to even do this, I might as well just make sure it's going to make sense to people. No offense either, but we're all very used to just doom scrolling, and even just the way things are, like one day we care about the Palestinians, the next day we don't. We're like, oh fuck, is this over? You know what I mean? Like, it's like people have 2-second memories. I forget people. Like, tell me if I'm wrong, but people are forgetting so much. Tiny little pimple too. But other than that, I don't wear makeup. This is a normal human face before it gets slapped on with stuff. Usually. Generally. Obviously we're all different, but so yeah, you might have noticed most of my day is pretty full of not really doing anything as such. I have tidied up, done some dishes, done the YouTube video for the weekend, just gone. Finished off some more food. Chicken just needed a little bit more to cook down, I thought. Got distracted chatting to my mum and nearly ruined it. And then I had a little bite to eat, and Mary's too cute. So I want to get into the garden, but I want to get a bit warmer and get out of this sort of long number here. And Mary's too cute. I love sharing my view, because everything I look at is just a beautiful view. Some olives, I've got tons of olives here. I did want to hang on. And Diva's taken my seat, so I can't do anything over there, but these, I think they look good to do something with. Look, Diva, it's okay. Diva's grumpy because she jumped out there. But I don't like olives, so if anyone wants to pick olives, yeah, let me know, give me some ideas. Got heaps. Don't worry, Diva. It's okay, Diva. Don't worry. Don't worry about Mary. It's okay. Come on, Mary. You're stressing Diva out. Come sit down here. Anyway, I'm going to do those things and might see you later. It's a pretty, dull kind of day, but I swept around some more and put a lot of leaves over there into that big pile, which is going to be a garden bed, and also over here from that pile over there where the wheelbarrow is. This was the pile where all the bird poop is, the horse poo too, and there's actually, I think, like there's possum poo, kangaroo poo, I don't know why, but this one spot they like to poo. So I'll find out what plants actually like poop. But I've been building this one up. It's quite a big one. It's still doing its thing. But what I wanted to show you especially was this pile. Was just a pile like any other pile of leaves and stuff. But when I started to go through it, I finally found on this side, which is the side the sun does not shine on, is super duper moist and like awesome. There's a lot of moss in there too, but like, yeah, I haven't decided where I'm going to put this awesome stuff yet, but just wanted to show you before I just pile it all up and get all excited. But yeah, it has been quite an exciting journey, pulling out all the dry bits and then exposing, what's underneath. And I haven't even gotten to the best bits. Alright, decided to put it here. It's under there. There really isn't a lot of hay on top, but it just looks that way. But yeah, not too much, just a thin kind of layer. Just add a bit of extra something else into the mix. There's that garden bed I was working on. And yeah, this is like a very dense, what's going to be a surprise too. That one mushroom that I showed a while ago, went a whole heap and they died instantly, but it was cool for a split second. But yeah, back to getting rid of that pile. I think for the rest of the day I might end up putting the rest of it on top of that, or that other garden bed that doesn't have the topsoil on it. That's also not that one that's over there. And I realised there's another whole garden bed, a big one that I started, that it's not in this area, it's on the other side. So, but I ordered a greenhouse today too. I'll try to get a picture of it, and here it will be. So I haven't quite decided where it is, but I think it'll most likely be in a sunny position that's in between both gardens, which will be sort of near the caravans. Alright, popped it on this little one that's over here. And I guess one of the reasons why I wanted to do this one over time was so I could build up the layers quite thickly and you could quite clearly see what they are. So you can see there's wood barrier here, and within that is other bits of wood and stuff to about there. Then you can see on top of that is the leaf debris stuff, and then on top of that we've got a nice big thick level of stuff. It's like the grass debris stuff is like nothing. Like it's like sticks. So it's between, like, it's both that and that in a way. It's fine and it's thick. So then another one of the dry ones, you see sticking out over here a bit better. But regardless, through the whole thing you can really see what's there. And then this more wet layer, which is quite nice. Meant to get rain later today, so that's why it's also I'm doing it now. It's a nice cool piece of wood. It goes all the way down along there. So that was a cool end piece. And yeah, I can feel a drop of rain. Perfect timing. But I will put a thin layer of hay on top of that just to help hold the moisture in a little bit extra. Yeah, I just need to buy some dirt, some nice soil, compost sort of stuff. And my greenhouse will come, set that up. Then, before spring comes, I'm pretty ready. Pretty ready, yes. Pretty exciting. Grand Rising. So you may have noticed, or you may not have noticed, my evenings sort of are hard to record. It's mainly because it's like, all right, end of the day, this needs done, need to tie everything up. So you wake up and it's a fresh new day. I haven't been in the habit really any time before. Sometimes it comes and goes of doing my dishes like straight after dinner, but I'm getting there. And yeah, especially like in this situation, like dishes end up here, there, and everywhere. If I don't go around to my areas, like the cat caravan here, the table outside, and take it all to the other caravan to be washed, it just builds up, and then before you know it, like, it's time to wash the dishes. I gather things around and I've got like a bazillion dishes, and it's like, I don't want to do it, and it's a horrible task, and then all the dishes still have to come back. So it's nice to have my youngest daughter here for the school holidays for just a week, even though she had 3 weeks off. They didn't want to tell me that, but yeah, it's been really nice having her around, even though she's not, she's a kid. She spends a lot of her time on the phone. It's very impossible to get them away from them, especially if they don't have that positive influence at their regular home. But yeah, with Alice sort of moving on, my eldest, I don't really need to not see my youngest as much anymore, which is going to be great. There obviously are some more little issues going on in the world that do need to be sorted, and yeah, she's obviously happy in school, but yeah, it's just very interesting at the moment. So much toxicity is coming up, and it's like a final showdown. For me, it feels like the government versus me. I thought I've been this sweet little girl my whole life, trying to do the right thing, really. And the government's come along and gone, we are the government, give us everything. Obviously, it's not quite as black and white as that, but that's how it feels. Like, it's come to this point where, it feels like there's no option to defend myself. even the stupid knife at court thing on my keychain, it's been 2 times already so far, court cases where I've not been able to go. Actually, first one was one where I said, no, I'm not pleading guilty. And then they, did, what do they call it? They do it again, reschedule it in their legal terms. And, and since then, I just haven't been able to go because, for one, I don't live, down there anymore, around Werribee area, and that's the court that they want me to go to. And also since then, my daughter started school, and all the dates that they keep on giving me are dates when she's at school, and I need to help her get there. So and I'm not going to give up on my children anymore, or my goals, for the system. It's simply as it is. So I've been eating my heart out as well in the evenings, so it's been nice. And then after that, I just crash. But finally, it's been a few days. Usually I'm very, very regular. I finally had a nice release this morning, and everything else, the adjustments that have been going on, it's been getting better and better, my spine and neck and things. But it's feeling deeper. Sometimes more pain comes with it, but it is what it is. And my phone's filling up with videos, so now I've got to go through and delete them, but I've shifted them over, so it should be fine. And it's pretty much my day, especially after all the releasing and all of this toxic energy coming to an end. Also, like the stuff with my daughter, she's finally moving on with her life. I'm finally moving on with my life, and together still. And my father's just popped up a message. It's really funny, I think, because he's put it into his own words, but it literally reads like, I don't want to pay child support, so I'm going to ask for a DNA test. But maybe we won't go through the DNA test route. Maybe just tell child support that I don't owe anything. He owes a lot. It's been a very hard, bumpy road, bringing her up, doing all the best things, feeding her good food, trying to create barriers from the, bad parts of technology, and all things that he would probably be quite proud of, but instead it's created misery or resistance in the growth of our daughter for her whole life. But all of that seems to be coming to an end, because that kind of clears things up, and it's like, okay, well, you owe this, so do it. But so I guess probably just some more reorganizing of files. I did want to get on the quad bike today, but probably won't. But who knows? Things could always change. But I'm just taking it slow, so we'll see. Just been moving some things around and preparing whatever cold may come. Little test, see if shungite can cleanse that water from the rain that's been collected in that. It's fresh water, but it's discoloured already. I don't know much about stuff, but willing test subject nonetheless. Nice roaring fire giving us some heat, and yeah, I've moved that over there. I've had a bit of a sweep. My daughter gave me a hand with the sweeping, and she even wanted to do some raking on her own. Widened this little footpath. I just tidied up some things generally because I haven't been able to do a whole big plan. But yeah, it's all a work in progress. And yeah, that couch is going to get thrown out, so I decided to pull it out a little bit, create some room, and yeah, go with the flow. Constantly eating fruit, but raked some leaves over there, put it on that little garden bed. I didn't show you the pile of leaves I got rid of from here yesterday. They went over there. I really need a guy to come and help me dig a hole. That would be handy dandy. And some more leaves there that my daughter helped me to start doing. Her idea. And to go with the spaghetti meatballs that are left over for a late lunch. So on my way over here, I remembered that I have this minestrone soup that I should probably eat first. So my glorious pumpkin and mushrooms are gonna have to wait. But tonight, it's Tuesday, so we're having one pot Mexican. Gonna have wraps. It's gonna be delicious. Make that on the fire too. But yeah, have my snack for now. And this cute as mug I got for my birthday from my friend, who I will link her YouTube in the comments. Why not, eh? And just quickly, I'm going to have it with some organic mince, corn, maybe black beans, I don't know. I'm not a fan, but I'm going to ask the little one. Some organic coleslaw, avocado, also organic, actually. But, and some of this. This is quite nice. So, yeah, for a treat. My fruit bowl. Excess fruit. It was full, both of those. But I gobbled it all down. Alright, ready to rock and roll. Mince is browned. Didn't have any actual onion, so some spring onion. And some sweet corn. No beans, because yeah, my daughter suggested it's probably not a great idea. It's cat's bed dinner time, so they're hanging around for dinner too. We're getting there. Can't really see, can you? Yep. Amazing. Yep.
Way better.
No. And, like, I actually gave my other daughter a passion fruit when I saw her today. And we just found out just now that today's actually passion fruit day. Yum. Yum. And yum, yum.